Ray Epps. Now, the New York Times noted that Epps was videotaped on both January 5th and January 6th, urging protesters to storm the Capitol. Here it is.
We need to go to the Capitol. Let's go! I'm going to put it out there. I'm probably going to go to jail tomorrow. We need to go into the Capitol. Into the Capitol. Peacefully. Okay, Bob. Everyone, as soon as the president stops speaking, we go to the Capitol. The Capitol's this direction.
What's going on with y'all? Jose Cuervo right here. We need more leaders, less followers. That's why I do what I do. That's why I make these videos. That's why I'm up on current events and things going on out here. Things changing every day. We got to keep our head on the swivel. But look, we're not going to waste no time. The clip that you just seen was Ray Epps, Tucker Carlson, when he was on Fox, bringing up Ray Epps at the Capitol, telling people to go storm the Capitol, do this with the Capitol. Hey, go that way. Hey, don't do this. Like he's some kind of ringleader organizing people to storm the Capitol. But why did he just get charged September 19th, 2023, when the January 6th riot happened 2021, 2.5 years ago? But it's been 1,100 people since January 6th that got charged, and he finally get charged yesterday, September 19th, 2023, with a slap on the wrist, a misdemeanor disorderly conduct charge. What? So basically, you know, the backdrop on Ray Epps is that, you know, it's a lot of questions about this guy and his involvement with maybe the FBI, Department of Justice. Is he a CHS, a confidential human source, or an informant, or a plant, a fed, whatever you want to call him? Is questions because it was clear footage from day one of him at the Capitol, yet Merrick Garland, FBI, Department of Justice, they all want to go after grandmas and grandpas and people just walking around the Capitol. People just happen to be there and they found themselves in the midst of a riot. They going after them heavy, 1,100 people. But since the heat has been getting put on Ray Epps, they finally give him a little slap on the wrist misdemeanor of disorderly conduct. But everybody else get 10 years here, 15 there. The ex-leader of the Proud Boys, Enrico Tarrio, got 22 years. He wasn't even there in D.C. But they say he led and organized from afar. Ray Epps was right there on the Capitol grounds. And y'all took y'all 2.5 years to give him a misdemeanor of disorderly conduct? Like giving us a bone, like, hey, y'all be satisfied with that. Same thing with Hunter Biden. Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden. They give us a little gun charge indictment, when the whole time we ain't even really like tripping off of that. Like the big thing is the stuff that he was doing that lead to the big guy, Joe Biden. They don't want to touch that or scratch that. They want to gloss over that and give us a bone of a little gun charge or whatever. We ain't even tripping about that, man. But look, this is what they do. I mean, you had Kamala Harris when January 6th happened. She compared January 6th to Pearl Harbor, where I think like 2,400 of our people got killed. She want to compare January 6th to 9/11, where I think roughly almost 3,000 got killed. You want to compare that to January 6th.
Certain dates echo throughout history, including dates that instantly remind all who have lived through them where they were and what they were doing when our democracy came under assault. Dates that occupy not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory. December 7th, 1941, September 11th, 2001, and January 6th, 2021.
You out of your mind. The one patriot that did die, Ashley Babbitt, the Capitol Police that shot her got off. Shot and killed her, got off. So what's really going on? And for Kamala to compare that is flat out wrong, man. I've been saying this stuff about Kamala and Joe from the get-go. Just look at all my videos. So, of course, Christopher Wray, director of the FBI.
Did you have confidential human sources dressed as Trump supporters inside the Capitol on January the 6th prior to the doors being open?
Again, I had to be very careful.
It should be a no. Can you not tell the American people no? We did not have confidential human sources dressed as Trump supporters positioned inside the Capitol.
Gentleman's time has expired.
You should not read anything into my decision not to share information.
Director Wray,
confidentially.
Gentleman's time has expired.
Merrick Garland, Attorney General, Department of Justice, they've been getting pressed out, rightfully so, because they lost credibility. This whole administration and these letter organizations with this administration, oh man, they flaky, man. They don't have a leg to stand on. Credibility has been shot with them for years under this administration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So I'm going to play a clip real quick. This was just earlier today, September 20th, of one of the Republicans, or a lot of the Republicans actually, was grilling Merrick Garland about, hold on, this confidential human source or sources that were at the Capitol on January 6th. Because it's just quite funny how you want to give a criminal charge to Ray Epps when the heat is ratcheting up a little bit. But I want to know how many CHSs or informants or feds were a part of the riot. Roll this clip.
Duty to do oversight. Now, in that video, that was your answer to a question to me 2 years ago. When I said how many agents or assets of the government were present on January 5th and January 6th and agitating in the crowd to go into the Capitol, and how many went into the Capitol. Can you answer that now?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Oh, last time, you don't know how many there were, or there were none?
I don't know the answer to either of those questions. If there were any, I don't know how many. I don't know whether there are any.
I think you may have just perjured yourself that you don't know that there were any. You want to say that again? That you don't know that there were
I have
any?
no personal knowledge of this matter. I think what I said the last time.
You've had 2 years to find out. And today, by the way, that was in reference to Ray Epps. And yesterday, you indicted him. Isn't that a wonderful coincidence? On a misdemeanor. Meanwhile, you're sending grandmas to prison. You're putting people away for 20 years for merely filming. Some people weren't even there yet. You've got the guy on video. He's saying go into the Capitol. He's directing people to the Capitol before the speech ends. He's at the site of the first breach. You've got all the goods on him. 10 videos, and it's an indictment for a misdemeanor. The American public isn't buying it.
This guy, Merrick Garland, dancing all over the issue. He don't know how many CHS's, confidential human sources, was there. Or he don't even know if any was there at all. Or he perjuring himself here under oath. At these hearings, you take an oath to tell the truth. Nothing but the truth. And he tap dancing around the answer, being vague. Oh, I don't know. They spinning us, man. They spinning us. The walls are crumbling. Things are getting tight. They gonna break. We just gotta keep putting our foot on their neck. I personally think... Hold on. My bad, y'all. I personally think that January 6th was a fix, in my opinion. That's my opinion. YouTube, that's my opinion. I think it's a lot of trickery and look over here, smoke screen here, you know, rabbit out the hat. They put on a lot of tricks and stuff like that. We're not falling for none of it. It's informants everywhere. I can keep going on about this mess, man. Look, we need more leaders, less followers. I'm out.